So, hello. That was part 2. Highly requested. There must have been like 80 comments about doing part 2. 6 years later, I'm finally doing it. So that was part 1 that you heard, and then part 2. There is another part to The Last of Us, which is the very end part, but I'll probably do that in a part 3 video, which hopefully will come soon. I said that last time, it's been 6 years. Hopefully it's not another 6 years when I'm like 30 or something. But we'll do the next bit to part, so it's part 2, we'll do the next bit to The Last of Us. So if you want to look, what's the first bit? That's all this. That's all in part 1, and this is this bit. So it starts off with where we are here. That bit. So what you're going to do is, I think it's the 12th fret. So, sorry, the 10th fret, which is that where my ukulele is. There's a little triangle there, and you're going to use your little finger to get on the 12th fret of the bottom string. So it should sound like that, and make sure you use your little finger. You then want to use your middle finger to go on the 9th fret, G, C, E, A, so the C string, that one there. So both together should sound like that. Okay, so that's what you want to do. So that strum pattern is exactly the same as you were doing up here. That kind of rhythm, but instead you're using your little finger with this one, and then, oh gosh, you're going up like a ladder, like that. Slowly is. So I'm just literally going up. So you play that 4 times, and then what you want to do is get your ring finger, that one there, and go 1 fret down on the bottom string. So you've got, and then see my ring finger. So I've taken off my middle finger and put my ring finger just there. So that's, well, so this is always held down. Oh. And then you want to take your index finger, pointing finger, and go another fret down. And then again, another fret down. So all over again. So if you don't know what frets are, I would be very basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So remember, 10 is where you want your little finger. Middle finger on 9. So you skip a string and then go to the 9th fret. So you've still got that. And then just ladder up on this hand here. So let's play that through. I'm just counting down. And then the next bit is playing that again, so you do that 3 times, and instead of playing the last set of, you play the 12th fret. So that is, hence why we're using our little finger. So that little finger goes right up to the 12th fret. So it sounds like, and you play that once, so that's, and then you go straight back to the 9th fret. So you go right up to the 9th, for 1, and then you go right back. And then continue, going down. So all the way through is, sorry if this is a bit rushed as well, guys. It has taken me 6 years to learn it. I'm going down. So you play that. God, that's the old hand, isn't it? And then you play the 5th fret. So this is this weird bit that doesn't really sound quite right. Sounds a bit off key, but that gives it a little bit of a vibe anyway. So the 5th fret on the A string, which is the highest string, and then the C string, 5th fret as well. So it's literally like that, so much simpler than the rest. 4 times, just as normal, same pattern. And then you want to move that 5th fret up to the 6th, so that it then goes, so however you want to do it. Play that 4 times as well. So it's, yeah. And then, let's just recap a sec. So you play your normal first part, which you've learnt in my first bit, and then you want to go little finger on the 10th, and then you want your middle finger on the 9th of those strings. Play down. And then your 5th, this weird like. Okay, and now you want to go A string, so the highest string, 3rd fret down there, 1st fret on the second string up, so that's the G, C, E string. Should sound like that. And then you want your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the string up from that. So you start with 3rd, like there, 1st, 3rd, 2nd, and you do like that, so up, just as we were doing. And then you want to go down to the 2nd fret from your ring finger, so that's your 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then no fret. That's a nice little pattern there, just literally. Okay. And then you want to put your finger back on the 2nd fret and just go. So we'll just play that through really quietly as if it's in the background. So. And then you come back in with your 2nd fret. And you play it again. There is another bit to it, but we'll do that probably in another video because this video is getting quite long. And that bit did take me a while to learn. And my fingers are just mashed up at this point. So those 3 kind of sections, so we'll just recap them once more time. So it starts with your little finger, bottom string, down, that's the next bit. Hope you learned a little bit, guys. There is a tab, I think, on Ukulele Hunt as well, which is super simple to follow. You go, but you guys have kept asking for the second video. So there's the second video. If you want to go a bit further, there is that tab on ukulelehunt.com, I think it's called. Just type in The Last of Us tab, and then there's a tab up there. But I know videos are so much easier, so that's your part 2. Part 3 will be coming up hopefully soon. I'll just let my fingers rest a bit, and then hopefully tomorrow or the next day I might start learning it, and then I'll upload it maybe next week. But yeah, sorry it's a bit rushed, a bit slapdash, but hopefully you know exactly what you're doing. Thanks, guys.